Welcome back to the Danny Mac Road to Glory series on NCAA Football 14. If you are new here, I turned my 8-year-old son into one of the nation's top running back prospects, and now in his sophomore season, he is the starting running back at Arkansas State University. Right now, the Red Wolves are 2-1 on the season, and Danny is still at team captain level, but we are working our way up to hometown hero. Here's a look at the sensational sophomore stats so far: 579 yards on the ground with 6 touchdowns. Dan is showing he can carry the load for this team and is inching towards that 1,000-yard mark. And in the receiving game, Dan is leading the team in catches with 16 and is tied for the lead in yards and touchdowns. He's an all-around back, and the NFL scouts are already salivating over his potential. This week, the Red Wolves take on the 0-3 Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. They have the 30th ranked rush defense, but we're hoping to take full advantage of Danny's speed and power. Let's get into some practice. Jump into the game, A-State down a field goal. Dan tries to go up the gut, but only picks up a yard. Next play, Danny gets it again and runs into a wall and only picks up 3 yards. Then Dan is set in motion, and it's a screen. He tries to make a cut, but only picks up 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7. Trail sets up Danny on the screen. He follows his blockers, gets upfield, and picks up 17 yards. Later drive, Dan runs the out route, makes the grab, avoids one, cuts it back inside, and gets into the end zone. What a run by the sophomore. A-State takes the lead, but the Hilltoppers come down and score, and Danny is out for another screen. He cuts it back inside and picks up 8. 2 plays later, he takes the toss, and the tackle missed the block. Danny loses a yard. A-State would punt, but the defense holds, and here comes Danny. He tries to hit the hole on the left, but only picks up 3. Then he takes the rock, tries to bounce it outside, and loses 2 yards. Tough start for number 5. But on 4th and 1, Danny runs the seam, makes the catch for 16 and the first. A few plays later, the screenplay is eaten. Danny turns upfield, bounces it outside, and picks up 6. It would lead to an A-State TD. Next Red Wolves possession, Dan runs the angle route, tries to spin, but he does pick up the first down. Later drive, Dan runs the out route, but cuts upfield, and the QB misses him, and the frustration is starting to show. We jump to the second half. Dan comes out motivated, hitting the hole on the left, making a cut back inside, shedding a tackle, and picking up 16, his best run of the day. Later, he takes the delay, but gets stuffed for a loss. But coach believes in him. He goes with the delay again, but this time it's for positive yards for number 5. It would lead to an A-State missed field goal. But the defense is playing lights out, and the Red Wolves come out throwing. Danny gets out on the seam, spins away from one, stiff arms another, gets upfield, and picks up 21. Then Dan swings out, puts the corner in the spin cycle, cuts it back inside, and breaks out for 2 tackles on his way to 17, but the drive stalls again. We're in the 4th now. The game is tied up at 24 apiece. Danny takes the delay up the middle, makes a cut, and picks up the first. Then Dan gets the delay again, hits the back juke, waits for his blockers, and sprints into the end zone. What a run by the sophomore. And the defense would close it out, and A-State moves to 3-1, winning 31-24. Danny had a slow start but finished the game strong. 16 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown. But look at his receiving numbers: 12 catches for 150 yards and a touch. The Hilltoppers defense was definitely keyed in on number 5. I like the fact that he got 28 touches, but the offensive line has to open up better holes for him moving forward, especially coming up in conference play. Next up, Danny and the Red Wolves travel to take on the Troy Trojans. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new, and hit those links down in my description. And follow your boy on Facebook, Twitter, and IG at Big C Gat Game. And we'll talk in the next one. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.